For the past 2 months, I, like many of you, have been homebound with little ones. In my case, it's one little one who seems to get bigger, braver, more brazen by the day. And while I miss just about everything I will never take for granted when we emerge from our respective abodes, there's a lot I hope will remain, and much I've learned and been taught as well. It was about this time in 2015, just after Derby, when I learned I was pregnant at the age of 40. It was, to say the least, extremely unexpected, mystifying, how in the world, and terrifying. But when my doctor took the time to call to confirm on a Saturday, as I stood outside GFS in Clarksville, I'll never forget that. All of my fears were pushed to the back burner, and just like that, I identified myself as a mom to be. That night, my husband and I determined only two things. If our baby was a girl, her name would be Olive. I have no idea where that came from. And we knew we'd ask our close friends, JD and Johnny, to be our goddaddies. By the way, we never did reach an agreement on a boy's name, and JD and Johnny said yes. Olive was born in 2016 on January 20th, which is my birthday too. I'll be 81, God willing, when she's my age now. And what a ride it's been, particularly now. My girl's personality in the midst of so much unknown and adversity, it's shone in brightly. Olive is brutal, as in brutally honest. She also is inquisitive, like the day she informed me Barry, the puppy we'd adopted before all of this from Kentucky Humane Society, had a, quote, silly little belly button. He doesn't. That wasn't something I was prepared for. She, like me, loves the outdoors, and I had to stop myself from saying, be careful, be careful, be careful, on numerous occasions. Goodness knows heading to the hospital wasn't something we've wanted to do, particularly in these times. So I let her play, laugh as she climbs, and hold my breath and fears so Olive can just be Olive. Olive recently developed an affinity for all things makeup and even asked me to record a tutorial. Well, I'm not letting her keep me or this and help me for TV anytime soon. It was a wonderful memory made. Olive also has expressed really big feelings. Zoom and FaceTime aren't always her friends, even though this technology has given her the chance to see them. It's hurt my heart to see these online connections mostly just make Olive sadder. Mostly, but not always. Funny thing, I feel the same way. I miss faces and in-person interactions, just like her. Olive has resisted wearing anything but undies, except the day she decided to dress herself in a ball gown and shades for a Zoom with her fellow classmates and teachers, just as she explained, because I am, for the record, wearing a dress and workout pants and tennies. I think I'm going to miss that. My heart broke, though, the day Olive walked into my home TV studio in the kitchen, placed a plastic coin in my hand and said, "If I pay you, will you play with me, Mommy?" I'm still not quite over that. But I explained Mommy has to work and really loves her job. But once I'm done, we can go and play. We did that day, and every day, outside in her playroom, from the tent my husband and I set up in our living room that I both loathe and love, and in other ways. That all is what I'm gonna miss, but hope to hold on to. And this most of all, the beauty of what it means to be human. Imperfect for sure, but not just that. The love that I hope all of us, our youngest ones too, like my Olive, continue to feel, share, and experience, whatever our next steps forward look like.